Hey, what's up guys? Mikas here for the Electronic Music Jam Sessions. Episode 62. Thanks a lot again for supporting the concept, buying the template on our site, wemakedanceplace.com for only $5. We have over 50 of those up. Like, there's all really creative, original idea that I make mostly from scratch or maybe sometime from a little chord progression or MIDI. And you can use them to inspire yourself. I use mainly Logic Pro plugins or maybe Silent sometime, that's about it. So thanks guy, and we're gonna keep on going today, making the music that I love the most. I mean, I pretty much do always the music I love the most, which is deep prog. I want to prove to you guys tonight that you really don't need all of this native instrument blah blah stuff to make great music. This is a really common mistake with all the new young producers, that they just want to have that big sound right away. But you have to think that this is not original. It's not really what is creative. What is creative is repetition, is practice, repetition, practice. You know, if you play an instrument, by example, like guitar or something, you know you have to practice a lot to get it. It's easy to use some sound banks, some stuff to make the sound, but then you're not really creative. You're just making somebody else's stuff. Just saying. So, of course, I'm gonna use only Logic Pro plugin to prove you my point. What I've done is I loaded some MIDI, like I said, from one of our producer on Waving Dance Music. I used literally the default patch on Alchemy. There's some selectors down here, so I selected Bright Harp, started playing with it, liked it. I'm gonna switch to headphones now, and then this is what it is. So I started tweaking it a little bit. With the unison here, you can get something a bit wider, which I like. You can play with the filter envelope to have something, you know. And this is just basic. This is like the basic patch. Good start. I like it a lot. I mean, this is a cool harp. I'm thinking probably automate it a bit later on. For now, what I'm gonna do is I think what would be appropriate for this groove is a little bass pad to go underneath, like something chunky, something like, you know, just to keep the deep prog groove in there. And for that, I'm gonna go into another copy of Alchemy. I'm gonna edit this one because I do this mistake often. I'm gonna go with the default again. Arp plucks, epic synth, swell, pad. If I go really low, maybe not low enough. So I'm gonna go into bass and acoustic, classic, electric, layered, loop, short, sub, sweep, wobble. This is a classic bass, maybe. Let's go. That sounds good. It's a bit low. Not quite. This little yeah, let's keep on going with that. It's nice. It's a very basic, simple melody, which is great. It's what we want. I think we'll definitely go right away with a pad because we have the nice harp, we have some movement, add some depth with the basic pad, motion pad from the default patch, maybe. Who knows? Can play with it, of course. Filter and bloat? No, not so much. Because we have a lot of unison onto the main harp. I'm not going to use too much onto bad because if I go wide, gonna complain about that, really. There's some movement. Not really with the harp. So far, very basic patches. Of course, we're gonna work it out. So this is cool and all. I think I want to make something of a more percussive bass, because you know this is we're still making dance music, guys. I mean, it's a bit mellow, but so bassline, not too long, about here, turn, and the sound, obviously, that is fit to this. It's gonna be a bass. It's gonna be maybe I'm gonna try with Moog-ish kind of synth and maybe modify it, but I give it a try. Maybe not. I'm thinking more about an FM, you know, pluck or something. I don't dislike it, that's for sure. A bit more here. This is a very it's a pattern that is well known. Simple. So there's almost a beat in between, but not quite, so it rolls well. I used that before. That's nice. This is a really nice punch and depth to this one. I'm listening to those two. I can already tell those two together on top of each other. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do what I just said. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna do that. You have the bass and then you have that brassy kind of cavey kind of thing. Delay. Bit of sound design won't hurt. Oh yeah. Making me think, looking at this here, that would be good if we extend it. Just a little bit push, maybe we'll try to extend to the max, maybe? I like the other effect with a bit of a break. This is how to create, like, we have a nice basic groove now. It's a bit loud, this one. So I could go, I'm gonna use the Alchemy automation. I'm gonna go straight to the EQ. Take care of the top here. was conflicting a little bit with this brass sound, so the pad is sitting quite well here. Oh, what happened there? Oh, so I'm gonna have to check if I'm still recording everything. Yeah, that's good. I had some problems before, so recording and the sound stops, so not so good. It's weird because I'm at only the arp like that in the back. Like that. Nice effect. Weird that I'm using all this CPU. What is happening again? You buy yourself a freaking €4,000 computer to do music and it doesn't even pull up with a basic project. Apple. I think I would do this little last note of each. I would like to put even more emphasis on them because they kind of make for a nice transition to the next key. So I think I would bring them up. And then take a brass maybe. Too high. I like that. Alright, now that we have a basic groove, gonna go and drop some percussions on there. Normal, really nothing extravagant here. Kick, snare, hats to start. Maybe a double snare to beat it up a little bit. Oh, I forgot to. I'm doing now is I'm gonna take a silver verb. I'm gonna put on this last little hit that I had. Don't really hear it because it's more in the mid-low, so it's good for now. I'm sure it just without. Yeah, it is definitely there. Yeah, let's put some blocks here. This could be good. Hats are, I can't hear them, so just a little shaker. That should be good for now, at least. I'll take the second one. Maybe this here. Gonna make some mega fast shakers. Pick all of them, quantize them. Up. Then I'll probably process them a little bit with some modulation. They're not very present. They're spinning around the back, which is what we want. Now, to make a lead. It's always fun when I get there because I don't take myself too seriously. Those guys might know. And yeah, I'm like, okay, time to make a lead. And the best leads are the simplest, unless your name is Scott Storch. Okay, bro, but not Scott Storch, obviously. So, you know, I think I'll start with maybe some. What else? It's going into organs these days, you know, like it's a bit different, and it's not so synth leady, so, you know. A bit more juice. Quite. The right keys, which I don't have keys, so it's a bit tough. That up there. Quite yet. A bit too creepy. Celestial, what? That maybe. No. something like that would do. Took a while, as you guys see. It's not always obvious. Here for the last one. I guess I got 2. I can try that. You never know. Oh, I kind of like this last little part here. See? Be tempted to do something like this. More interesting, this one. No, I don't like this part, so let's combine these. Oh, remove the musical typing, join these. This key seemed to have a good effect there, so I don't know. I have doubts, but I think we should play a little. Always go back. I think we're good with what we started, so which I don't know where it is anymore. Organs. Oh, I like that too. Not much room left for it in the mix because it's a bit full up there, so not very much like, yeah. Too much bells. Alright. So to complement this sequence here, I would go with a bit of an answer to this pad, but a much simpler answer, like something like this, I would say. Let's leave a few keys. Just as, I think I will go with a straight up, like kind of. Right, let's see. A little bit high, so I want to. Then I'm gonna go into soundscape. Maybe I'm a little bit low for some soundscapes. Aquatic, no aquatic in my track today. Oh, a little swoosh. Kind of light. Yeah. If I put it a bit lower, it's gonna have more like a tone. Not so much. It's better up there. Can you hear like doo? Perfect. Alright, so now I have the element lights and stuff, and what I can hear is that the mix, at least for my personal taste or years, is not good. I like to say word like terrible, but I will refrain. So you guys ears don't get rotten, you know, with those words. But yeah, so I'm gonna turn off all the synth to start with, and I'm gonna do like an instant remix because it's just very crowded. It's just not right. There's too much stuff. I'm trying to put stuff in. It's just pile up. So there's still some synth on. I know. So I have the beat, which is okay. I think I will start with the basses. I think this, no, not this one, this one. Let's check out the lows on this baby. I think I need a bit of sub. Nice. Not too loud, just enough. Then the brass layer, which is actually taking a lot of room, so I'm gonna have a look at it just to clean it. Don't really need, I just want the effect and the kind of the room that goes with it, not so much the bass. I will engineer it as we speak, so I'm gonna create a bus with those. So bus 11 here, and I want to compress those together. I'm probably gonna compress it with sidechain later, but for now just put a little compressor on it, 4:1 ratio with 4 or 5 dB of compression. So I want them to be one. Maybe a bit of distortion, I guess. Then. Yeah, a bit loud now. Is this the bass? Oh no, that's the Jesus. Okay, well, the bass is here. It feels like crazy loud, so I had to do something about it. Then we have our arp. I'm gonna name it arp here. I think I cut a lot of it, so it was just there on the mid low. So I'm gonna open it a little bit. Nice. I think I can open it a bit more. Let's hear it. Just that. The snare is a bit loud too. Take it easy with the snares, punching through too loud. Just that to me, quite danceable. I don't really put so much more to make a track. However, now we're preparing what will be the track, so we're gonna keep on mixing in case. There's this bass that, let's see. So what I'm gonna do before anything is I'm gonna create like a send bus, a ghost send bus. This is bus 12 here, and remove the main out. I'm gonna put this up, so I'm sending a ghost signal to this channel, which I will recoup here in my arp to sidechain it. So I'm gonna do a compressor, stereo, take this here, bus, kick, deep tech, boom, sidechain. No need for fancy plugins. I know some people make some cool plugins that have a lot more function, but pretty much everything is in here. Why am I doing that? To tame it a little bit, so when the kick hits, it still have its space, you know, within the track. So without. It's kind of there, but it's not. It just doesn't hit in the track as much. What I will do, like I said earlier, is so over my comp here, just to comp the bass hit, which is fine. And I'm actually gonna add a second compressor to do the sidechain. So I want the bass to be compressed and then to sidechain it, not to just have it sidechain compressed. So I'm gonna pick up again my bus, tech here, 4:1 ratio. Much cleaner mix already. I don't like how those shakers are too present. I'm gonna really have to. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut most of the freq and I'm gonna leave just the highs, just there. A bit too loud. Okay. Now we were about to do this dark and light bass, which I want to put in because it's got like a nice tone to it at the start. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a look at it, and I want to keep the lows tame. The mid lows I take because there's a nice wave, you know. I don't know if you guys hear it. Well, let's hear it solo. So that I want in the mix. It's nice. Without. Definitely a lot less punch. I mean, wow. What I will do is I will also sidechain this one. Stereo compressor. Again, same source, deep tech kick. So this is all gonna be in the template, of course, on our site we make dance music, along 5,000 other dot templates. So be prepared, guys. If you go on the site, there's a lot of stuff. This is good. It's coming up nicely. Let's hear when it kicks in. Oh yeah. So this is really subtle. It's not a big element in your face in the track, but it is there, and it's very useful. So we have our pads, everything, and then there's this pad here that we added. I think worked being in the track. I'm gonna have to mix it. Not bad to start. Let's see if there's some low end in there, which I don't want. So I have a tendency to sidechain everything. You know, when I start, it's kind of a drug. You know, it's like compression. I read an article about that when you start putting compression, you have to put compression everywhere. It's the same thing with sidechain compression, really. It's like when you put some, you want some everywhere. But too much is a problem. It's like a drug, you know. So now I'm sidechaining the pad. With, without, with. In the back, not so interesting. Sorry guys, without. Like this, and then with. Much more character. So I'm just gonna give myself a bit of room replicating that. I don't know how much time are we at. We're at 37 minutes, so I would just do a bit more with you guys, and then of course you can get the template on wingnutsmusic.com. And yeah. I like that very much. This is a really good start for the track. Some episodes turn out really well, like this one as an example. It's like, for me, I'm excited about finishing this track and putting it online for you guys. So this one I had problems putting it forward to put it into the track. Now just mixing it a little bit, I have all the room in the world. I'm gonna do another sidechain though, because, you know, like I said, I'm getting hooked a little bit on sidechain. So bus, this one. Actually, I don't like the top end of that. It's like too sawy. I just want the feel. Can you guys hear the feel? Comparison without? I don't want this. I just want the feel. It's still there, but it's just not as present. And in a way, you say. Okay, so we have a little bit of a lead that we're gonna mix in now. Easy to mix. Seems to be a sine wave that is very tight, so that I could have done a little bit better. I like it, but you know, there's definitely some work to do on there. But it's a good enough melody to be included in the track at some point. The last little element here. Oh, that's another sign right there. So this is playing with frequency. You know, you just want to get somehow the feel of the frequency, not so much the whole spectrum of sound. So you're just working with the mid-lows and try to create something that would be a little bit deeper than just what you can hear. So this was episode 62 of the Electronic Music Jam Sessions, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. And if you're still watching, guys, you just earn yourself half price on our site, wemakethatmusic.com. Have a look. We have over 400 producers from all around the world. And if you produce music, upload some project, upload some sample pack. It's a marketplace, it's open to everybody. But I was talking about the deal. So enter my name, Mikas, M-I-K-A-S, and get half price off your first purchase. If you have a second, enter my name too on Spotify, Mikas, on Apple Music, Mikas. I am not that weird guy that sings with his pitch voice. I'm the other one underneath, not Mika, but Mikas. And that's it. And of course, as always, guys, may the sounds be with you.